smoother cars on the racetrack right now.
Fuller coming up to lap the 44 of Frank Cozy. Cozy was quick early on, but the car went away from him, and he jumped up over the top side of the speedway on 2 separate occasions and lost a lot of ground as Tim Fuller closing in on him rapidly as they exit corner number 2.
You wonder at what point does Pat O'Brien start to press and maybe make a mistake in the race car right now. Getting up to lap 80, you got 20 to go. There hasn't been a caution in quite some time, and you need to get closer to that number 19.
Well, let's see what he has for him off of corner number 2. Still Fuller maintaining a 1-second lead over the 6 of O'Brien. But you know, the closer you get to lapping cars in the front of the field, the quicker they are. And Tim Fuller's going to have his hands full here with the 44 of Cozy. And then next in line is Gary Tompkins.
And
Look at that.
The chrome horn.
That's right, that is the chrome horn. Lead follower, get out of the way. Alan Johnson off the pace here on the front stretch. AJ was the 8th place car. Something going awry on the front end as he pulls it down into the infield.
You hate to see that after such a great patient run, and you knew he'd saved his tires for the last run to the checkered. Tough break for AJ.
And Fuller is having fits getting around the Cozy number 44 machine. Can he do it this time as O'Brien is within 2 car lengths or a half a second as they charge through corner number 1 and 2.
And he's having to heat up those tires down on the bottom of the racetrack, which could have given O'Brien a little bit of an advantage. That's the only place to go, is Cozy's got it parked on the outside.
He sure does, and Fuller's still having troubles getting around him. Can't quite do it as they head into turn number 1 and 2, so Fuller's going to try and follow him. O'Brien right there in his tire tracks as Fuller gets a good run down the backstretch trying to get around the 44 of Cozy.
You know, Frank wants to keep going because this is his last chance to win it. He wants a caution to come out right about now.
Yeah, he is 11th on the grid, but he is about to be lapped as he can't catch the 84 of Gary Tompkins. Fuller drifts up just a little bit. This allows O'Brien, this is the closest he's been in about 25 laps, as he's going to make a run to the inside off of corner number 4 for the lead.
Here it is. It's all for the number 1 spot. O'Brien was patient. He takes it down to the bottom of the speedway, but Fuller, with more momentum on the top of the racetrack, holds on to the lead.
That's a little closer than Tim Fuller wanted to see Pat O'Brien get through corners number 1 and 2. He now knows he's got to get on that horse and ride. Frank Cozy not giving an inch, but the 6 machine of O'Brien right there to the inside. Can't quite make it work once again off of corner number 2.
Pat keeps on trying it off at 1 and 2. When's he going to try it through 3 and 4? That's the question.
Oh, what a different line he took that time. Way up to the top side and diamonds the turn. Can't make it work, or Kenny down into turn number 1. Fuller a little bit better on the top side. Keeps the lead as we complete lap number 88.
Trying to trap him behind the 44 of Cozy right now, and he might have him. Here he comes off of turn 4.
Frank Cozy, pick and roll. Pat O'Brien, your new race leader, and Fuller gives Cozy a shot to let him know he's there as they exit corner number 2. Can O'Brien run away and hide from Fuller? Let's find out as they go to turn number 3.
The crowd started to get real excited here at Brockville, just about 50 miles down the road from where Pat O'Brien lives. They'd love to see the local guy pull one off against the big guy.
Danny Johnson comes off the speedway, back on again in front of the leaders. Can't keep it down. He'll do so as O'Brien and Fuller both able to get by. 91 down and 9 to go. This time by for the number 6 of Pat O'Brien.
Can you feel the murmur in this crowd? They are excited right now. 9 laps to go, and the Gibson Logistics 6 of Pat O'Brien starts to pull away.
You can hear the excitement in this crowd, but you can see the smoke rolling out of Tim Fuller's helmet as he is mad. I guarantee you that boy is hot because he could not get around Frank Cozy, and then O'Brien used Cozy in the pick and roll to get by for the lead.
8 laps remaining. I think back to a couple of big Advanced Auto Parts Series races in the past. At Cornwall, O'Brien was running away with the race about lap 60, got tangled up by a lap car. Last year, he led Allen to lap 89, the same lap where Pat took the lead tonight.
Billy Decker still back there in 3rd with Jimmy Phelps running in 4th. Brett Hearn is 5th. Matt Shepard 6th. Steve Payne 7th. Dale Plank in 8th. Billy Dunn is 9th. Gary Tompkins completes the top 10.
6 laps to go. 1.5 miles to victory lane. Who's going to get there first?
Well, right now it looks like it's Pat O'Brien as he has a 2-car length advantage over the number 19 of Tim Fuller as they work their way off of corner number 4 down to the line and off of corner number 1. O'Brien with an advantage. Now he's going to have to be careful in traffic as they're closing in on Gary Tompkins.
Yeah, do you leave it alone or do you keep going forward? That's the question right now. Tompkins is ripping off pretty good laps. It's not like he's Swiss cheese out there and going to slow you down, but boy, it's got to be a little nerve-wracking behind the wheel of that 6 car.
Well, let's see how it all plays out as they come into corner number 3 and 4. This time by, we will have 3 laps remaining for Pat O'Brien as he takes them up into corner number 1 and 2.
O'Brien up to the top of the racetrack, following Tompkins down the back straightaway. 97 on the board. They are going to get the popsicle sticks this time by. Here they come off of turn number 4. 2 laps remaining. A half a mile to victory lane as O'Brien charges it down into turn number 1. Taking the high groove. Tompkins leaving him room in the top of the racetrack if need be. Fuller about 6 car lengths back in the number 2 spot.
Oh my goodness, it was 1990 that Pat O'Brien last won a series race. He has 1 lap to go. He's the homeboy. Take it away, Steve.
Oh, this is good stuff. Pat O'Brien into turn number 2 for the final time. Fuller hoping he gets one last chance at it. O'Brien into turn 3. Come on, fans, get on your feet. He's the local boy. Here they come down the front straightaway. Pat O'Brien wins the Bob FM Coca-Cola 100. His first Super Dirt Series win since 1990. O'Brien wins it. Fuller second, Decker third, Phelps fourth, Hearn fifth, Shepard is sixth. Ontario Speedway, the Bob FM Coca-Cola 100 from Kingston, Ontario. In the 730 truck stop, Gypsum Logistics, Pat's Radiator number 6, Pat O'Brien.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, big smiles from the family down here. The driver's got a big smile on his face. We will talk to him about this race tonight. The last time he won a 100-lap Big Block Modified Series event, September 15th, 1990, Can-Am Speedway. 17 years. Talk about getting a gorilla off your back. You throw it out the window and run is over. As he picks up the win here tonight, and we are going to get his thoughts in just a moment as he is all smiles. And I know you fans can't wait to grace him right here in Victory Lane. Getting the Advanced Auto Parts hat, getting a cold drink as he is about ready to climb out of this potent Gypsum Logistics ride. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Pat O'Brien? Throwing the flag down.
He did get on the roof. I can't believe that.
The two-step roof dance. Come on over here, Pat. Let's talk to you tonight. Congratulations from the crew and his family. A sensational ride here this evening. As we'll get his words and thoughts. Getting a cold drink after a hot ride here tonight. First and foremost, welcome to Victory Lane. It's been 17 years since that last series win.
Well, I didn't think I'd been racing 17 years.
How does it feel to finally get back in this big block show?
Oh, it's great. I mean, thanks to John, he got me a big block when I got going again, John White from Gypsums. And, we came here, I think the first year they ran big blocks, and we never won a feature. We were terrible. And we've gained on it steadily with his help. And got to thank all these guys behind me. Without them, I couldn't do it. And it was nice. Last year, I think we lost it with about 10 to go, so it was nice to get it this year.
Take us back through that pass for the lead. Obviously, traffic. Tim was having trouble getting around the 44 Cozy, but you just bided your time and you hit your right lines, and then boom, it was right there.
Yeah, the track was pretty equal tonight, and I thought Tim looked a little tight, but he's so smooth, he just doesn't make mistakes, and I think the lap cars just took the room away that he needed to make the turn, and I was lucky to be there.
You've won a lot of races here, but how about this one in front of this crowd here tonight? Look, they're staying to hear you, man.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I got to thank my crew, the people at Gypsum Logistics, Newell's Garage with me forever, Crime Stoppers, Bob Lodge from 730 Truck Stop. He's a great supporter. I don't get to race in front of him much. And Integra Shocks, Milestone Concrete, probably missing somebody. I'm so excited. But, I mean, this is great, especially for the guys. We all work hard, and it's a hot day, and a lot of time away from their families. This is nice to finally do.
And, of course, that draw earlier tonight, I'm sure that helped, too.
Yeah, it was luck all night. I mean, I wasn't going to qualify in the heat because it was kind of one lane, and luckily we had a restart, and I got on the outside and got by Pat Ward, and just everything's got to go your way to win one of these races. These guys are so good, and they don't make many mistakes. So you gotta be there to capitalize on them.
Well, you're not from you're not too far from home, and these folks are here, and they make you feel pretty good when you get out after winning this race with all those applause, don't they?
Oh, we got a lot of good fans in Brockville. It's just too bad, they conflicted with Can-Am. We can't be here much, but always enjoy coming here. The fans are great to us here, and I can't believe there's this many still here.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Pat O'Brien, tonight's Advanced Auto Parts